following is a feature presentation of SVGN, the Sports Video Game Network. Kansas City, Missouri, the barbecue capital of the US of A, and home to one of the most recently successful teams in the NFL, the Kansas City Chiefs. We were here in week 1 when they took on the Lions and fell to them, but since then, they have not lost a game, and they're hoping to take on a team that only lost their first game of the year last week, their division rival, Los Angeles Chargers. Welcome to the SVGN Game of the Week here for Week 7. Welcome, everybody. I'm your host, Joe, and, well, this season has been one that's been full of all kinds of weirdness, from our technical issues here at SVGN to weirdness on the field, and just how this entire league has been going, actually. But one thing that cannot be understated is that the Kansas City Chiefs are still one of the top teams in the entire NFL. They are only at one loss, which puts them still only a game behind the Cincinnati Bengals. If they win today, it'd be half a game behind them since the Bengals have a bye week. Bengals the only undefeated team left. Speaking of undefeateds, though, the Chargers, up until last week when they had a disappointing loss to the Dallas Cowboys, they were unbeaten. But now they're hoping that with a win against Kansas City, they can prove not only are they legitimate, but that they deserve to run the AFC West. If you take a look at the standings for the AFC West, these two at the top of the division, the Chiefs at 4-1, while the Chargers are still at 3-1. Both of these teams still doing miles better than both the Broncos and the Raiders, but we'll see how things go for both of these teams and their division rivals later on in the week, as well as later on in the year. Remember, it's still very early. Even though we are at week 7, there's still at least 10 weeks left in the season. We're not even at the halfway mark. So the question becomes, who will win this division? And from the early looks, it's going to be one of these two teams. But in order to find that out, we need to play through this game. And so we'll take you down to Arrowhead Stadium, GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium, to be more accurate, as we get ready for our Game of the Week for this week. And here we are at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Chargers will call it heads in the air, and they will be correct. They will elect to return Harrison Butker to kick it off for the Chiefs, and Darius Davis back to return for the Chargers. He's going to take it from the Los Angeles 7.5, and he's going to get to the 20. He's going to get down to about the 27.5. Let's take a look at that starting offense for the LA Chargers. Justin Herbert comes in at quarterback in his 4th year. He was not expected to do anything when he was drafted in 2020, and yet he's become a fan favorite. Austin Eckler will line up behind him. His receivers will be Joshua Palmer, Keenan Allen, and Mike Williams. Gerald Everett lining up on the line alongside Corey Linsley, Zion Johnson, Jamari Salyer, Rashawn Slater, and Trey Pipkins. Brandon Staley, the head coach, while Kellen Moore is the offensive coordinator. 1st and 10 for Los Angeles. They got some men in motion. Herbert dropping back, throws to his right for Palmer, and Palmer gets wrapped up immediately, but he does get the first down. Let's take a look at that Chiefs defense. For Kansas City, Charles Omenihu, Derek Nunati, and Chris Jones are the defensive line. Nick Bolton, Jalen Watson, Willie Gay, and George Karlaftis are your linebackers. Trent McDuffie and L'Jarius Sneed at the corners. And in the backfield, the safeties are Brian Cook and Justin Reed. Steve Spagnuolo is the defensive coordinator, and the special teams coordinator is Dave Toon. 1st and 10 for the Chargers on their own 44. Herbert dropping back. Plenty of time. Throws to a wide open Keenan Allen, who's going to get into Kansas City territory to about the 27. So it's 1st and 10 yet again. Herbert going to hand it off to Eckler, and Eckler going to get stopped. He was on injury, so it's great to see him back. Herbert on the 2nd and 8. Give it to Eckler again, and he's going to get taken down. So it's 3rd and 3 in the red zone. Barely. Herbert. And Hands off to Eckler for a third straight play, and he can't get anywhere. So they're going to go for the field goal by Cameron Dicker, the kicker. Dicker's kick is up, and it is... Oh, it doinked! It doinked off the right upright. That is unfortunate for the Chargers. That gives Mahomes and the Chiefs a chance to try and strike first. Austin Pacheco doesn't go very far. And let's take a look at that Chiefs starting offense. Patrick Mahomes, coming off an MVP season. He is your starting quarterback, as always, for Kansas City. Isaiah Pacheco lines up behind him at running back. Sky Moore, Kadarius Toney, and the back from injury Marquez Valdes-Scantling are the wide receivers for Kansas City. Travis Kelce, the tight end, lining up on the line alongside Creed Humphrey, Joe Thuney, Trey Smith, Donovan Smith, and Jawan Taylor. Andy Reid, the head coach once again for the Kansas City Chiefs, and Matt Nagy, the offensive coordinator. 2nd and 4 for the Chiefs. Mahomes in shotgun formation, drops back a little more, throws for MVS, and it's picked off! It is picked off by Derwin James Jr. We didn't even get a chance to say the defense for the Chargers. We'll get to that on the next Chiefs possession. 1st and 10 for Herbert, and the Chargers, they're in shotgun formation. Throws for Palmer. Can't quite get there. 2nd and 10, man in motion. Herbert in shotgun. Throw is for Everett. Everett tries to dive for it. Unfortunately, couldn't quite get it. 3rd and 10. Herbert, play action. Plenty of open room. Throw is for Eckler, and Eckler's going to get it, and he's going to make a 1st and goal situation for the Chargers. 1st and goal for LA at about the 9.5. Herbert going to throw it for Palmer, and he can't quite get his hands on it. Herbert dropping back. Going to try and run with it himself. He gets wrapped up and taken down by Willie Gay. Chiefs not going to let the Chargers do to them what Jared Goff did in Week 1. So, there's the 3rd and goal. Hand off to Eckler. He's not going to get very far. So, they are going to kick the field goal on this one. If they can make this, this will be a 16-yarder. Chip shot field goal is up on the way. And it's good. So, the Chargers do still strike first off a Cameron Dicker field goal. Richie James back to return. He had come in to replace MVS while he was injured last week. He's going to take this from about a yard back in his own end zone. And he's not going to get too far. Going to get to about the 17. So 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Mahomes, play action this, roll to the right. You know who he's looking for. Oh no, he's going to run it himself. I think the Chargers were expecting him to throw to Kadarius Toney or Travis Kelce, but no, he takes it himself. He's got good legs. Mahomes in shotgun on a 1st and 10. Plenty of open room. Throws for Kadarius Toney. Toney is going to take this one almost to midfield. He's going to get taken down at about the 49. Man in motion for the Chiefs. Hand off to Isaiah Pacheco, and Pacheco gets stopped. Let's finally take a look at that Chargers defense. Morgan Fox, Sebastian Joseph Day, and Austin Johnston, the defensive line. Khalil Mack, Asante Samuel Jr., Eric Kendricks, and Joey Bosa are your linebackers. J.C. Jackson and Michael Davis on the corners, with Alohi Gilman and Derwin James Jr., who had a pick earlier, the safeties. Derek Ansley is the defensive coordinator, and Ryan Ficken is your special teams coordinator. 2nd and 7 for Kansas City with a man in motion in Chargers territory. Toss to Pacheco. Pacheco is going to be just shy of the 1st down. Yep, they even measure it. He is just shy. So 3rd and inches for Kansas City. Man in motion for the Chiefs. Mahomes. Play action. Going to his right. Is he going to run for it? No, he's throwing for Kadarius Toney. No one even covering him. Touchdown, Kansas City! And Kadarius Toney puts the Chiefs up 6-3. It can be 7-3 if Harrison Butker can make this extra point. Kick on the way. It's up and it's good. So it's a 4-point lead here in the 1st quarter. Butker kicks it off. Darius Davis back to return at about the 7.5 yet again. And he's going to get... Oh, he breaks a tackle. And he's taken down at about the 21. First and 10 for LA. Herbert hands off to Eckler. I thought it was a play action. No, he actually gave it to him. And so it's a 2nd and 4 situation. Men in motion for Los Angeles. Herbert dropping back, throws for Eckler, and Eckler's going to get the first down with less than a minute to go in this game. First and 10, Los Angeles. Herbert dropping back. Throws to his left for Keenan Allen, and Allen going to get wrapped up and taken down at about the 49. I'm going to say 48. Man in motion. Herbert in shotgun formation. Throw is for Joshua Palmer, and he's going to get the first down. So it's 1st and 10 yet again. Man in motion in shotgun formation for Herbert. Herbert going to try and run with it himself, and he gets taken down by Chris Jones. Chiefs would not let him go through. 2nd and 14. Herbert hands it. No, play action. Throw is from Mike Williams. Williams going to get the first down. Time's up for the first quarter, but Mike Williams does not care. Touchdown Chargers. On this nice-looking connection from Justin Herbert to Mike Williams. And the Chargers take the lead. And here's the kick for Dicker the kicker. And it's good. 10-7 Chargers. That'll be the score as we go into the second quarter. Richie James back to return for Kansas City. And he's going to take this about 2 or 3 yards into his own end zone. He's going to break a tackle, but he won't break the second one. 1st and 10 for Kansas City on their own 14. Man in motion for Mahomes. Mahomes going to play action this. Rolls to his right. Throw is for Kadarius Toney to his right. Toney! Wide open. No one was anywhere close to him, but he's finally taken down into Chargers territory. 1st and 10. Mahomes in shotgun. Mahomes going to run with it. Oh, he runs forward. Throws for Toney. You get a better view of him. And Toney is going to get into the red zone for the first down for the Chiefs. Man in motion for Kansas City. Mahomes going to hand it off to Isaiah Pacheco. Pacheco not going to get too far on that one. 2nd and 7. Man in motion for Kansas City. Mahomes. Play action. Rolling to his right. And he's going to throw for Travis Kelce. Kelce. Well, he gets the first down. He didn't need to get a first down, but he got one anyway. 1st and goal in the 1. Mahomes. Play action. Looking for a throw here. And he's going to throw for Toney. But overthrows him. That one nearly picked off, though. 2nd and goal. Mahomes in shotgun. Mahomes waiting. Throws for Pacheco on a screen, and he's in. Touchdown, Chiefs. And Isaiah Pacheco puts Kansas City back on top of the Chargers. And Butker's kick on the way. It's good. 14-10. Kansas City leads Los Angeles. Darius Davis back to return. He's going to take this one from about the 4.5. And he's going to get to about the 20 at least. He's going to get to 25. Breaks a tackle, gets to about the, taken out at the 30. And oh, he is down. Darius Davis is hurt. The rookie kick and punt returner. And so they're going to have Joshua Kelly come in for kicks and punts. Herbert dropping back. He's trying to run with it, but Chris Jones was going after him. And he sacks him back 8 yards. 2nd and long. Man in motion with Herbert in shotgun. Herbert throws to his right for Williams, and Mike Williams going to get the first down on this 2nd and long. Taken down at about the 47. So it's 1st and 10 for the Chargers. Still in their own territory. Herbert dropping back. Gonna run with it. Oh, he gets wrapped up, but it's not a sack. He gets to the line of scrimmage. In shotgun formation on 2nd and 10. Herbert looking, running out of time. Throws to his left for Everett. And it is going to be Gerald Everett who gets into the red zone for the Chiefs. Taken down at about the 11. 1st and 10. They can still technically get a first down here. Austin Eckler, he's going to take it, and he's going to get to about the 4-ish. 2nd and 4 on the 5, I'm being told. Herbert hands off to Eckler, but the Chiefs were waiting for him, sends him back 2 yards. 3rd and 6, men in motion for the Chargers. Herbert dropping back, running out of time. Throws for Eckler over the middle. Touchdown, Los Angeles Chargers. And Austin Eckler is going to put LA back on top. Dicker, the kicker. Kick on the way, and it's good. 17-14, Chargers take the lead once more. This is a back and forth from these two teams. Richie James back to return from about 2 or 3 yards in his own end zone. He's going to get taken down at about the 11. 1st and 10, Kansas City. Mahomes in shotgun. He's going to try and run forward, and he gets taken down by Sebastian Joseph Day for 8 yards. Man in motion, 2nd and 18. Mahomes, play action. He's in his own end zone. Throws for Kadarius Toney, who's wide open. Kadarius Toney! What a weapon he has been for the Chiefs as he gets into Chargers territory and the first down. I got the first down first, then ran into Chargers territory. Pacheco gets the handoff. Pacheco nearly gets the first down on his own. And the Chiefs are going to call their first timeout with less than 2 minutes to go. Man in motion, Kansas City. Mahomes hands off to Pacheco. Pacheco gets the first down and more. And he gets to about the 29. 1st and 10. Mahomes hand it off to Isaiah Pacheco. And Pacheco gets about 5 on this one. So the Chiefs are going to call their second timeout. They want to try and score. They will get the ball back at halftime, or at the start of the second half. Mahomes, play action. He fumbles the ball on the strip sack, and it's recovered by J.C. Jackson, who's already in the Kansas City territory. Dodges a tackle. Can he? Can he? Will he? He will! Touchdown Chargers on J.C. Jackson with the scoop and score. And the Chargers extend their lead. Kickers on the way. And Dicker, the kicker, makes it a 10-point lead for Los Angeles. James back to return it for Kansas City. He's going to take it from the 1. And Richie James is going to dodge and weave as much as he can. 1st and 10 for Kansas City with 20 seconds left to go. They got time for maybe 2 more plays. Mahomes in shotgun. Plenty of open room for Toney. Kadarius Toney. He is going to run out of time. So that's how we get to halftime. The Chargers have a 10-point lead over the Kansas City Chiefs. Next week, it's a classic NFC North battle as Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings travel to historic Lambeau Field to take on Jordan Love and the Green Bay Packers. That's going to be our Week 8 Game of the Week here on SVGN, the Sports Video Game Network. And so the Chiefs going to try and try to do better than what they did to end that first half. And Richie James going to break a tackle, dodging and weaving around as much as he can. Gets away from Moore. He's already into Chargers territory. Pretty good look there for Richie James. So 1st and 10. Mahomes rolling to his right. They were ready for him. Khalil Mack gets to him. 2nd and a mile on this one. Mahomes, play action, and he's going to get found again. It's Khalil Mack. They tried it a second time, but the Chargers weren't falling for it. 3rd and 31. Mahomes in shotgun formation, looking for an open man. He finds Travis Kelce. Kelce has a long way to go before he's got a first down. He will not get the first down, so it's 4th and 5. And they're going to punt this one. Townsend with the punt on this one. And it is Joshua Kelly back to return. And it's going to be a touchback. 1st and 10 for Herbert and the Chargers. Throws for Williams, and Williams will be short of the first down. 2nd and 4. Herbert going to hand this one off to Austin Eckler, and Eckler's going to get the first down and more. He's going to get to about the 49-ish. So it's 1st and 10. At the 46, I apologize. Herbert looking for an open man. Plenty of time. Throw is for Joshua Palmer, who's got the first down in KC territory. He gets to about the 34. 1st and 10 for the Chargers. Herbert dropping back. Throwing to his right. He throws for Everett. And it is Gerald Everett who's going to be stopped short of the touchdown. But it'll be a 1st and goal on the 2. Herbert going to hand this one off to Eckler, and Eckler's just going to punch it in. Touchdown Chargers. They're going to extend their lead to 27 if they can get this extra point off of Cameron Dicker. Dicker kick on the way. And it is doinked in. 31-14. Chargers have an extended lead. Richie James back to return. We've seen stranger comebacks in this league. James going to get to about the 12-yard line on this one. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Mahomes in shotgun formation. Mahomes looking for an open man. Finds Travis Kelce. Kelce gets the 1st down. Sure, wants to show that he's good that the off-the-field distractions and news are not going to be a problem. And off to Isaiah Pacheco. And Pacheco going to get the 1st. No, he will not get the 1st. I apologize. 2nd and 4. Mahomes. Play action. Rolling to his right. Throws for Kadarius Toney, who's wide open. They tried to dive for it, but it does not matter. Kadarius Toney gets a good-looking 1st down and into Chargers territory. 1st and 10. Mahomes in shotgun. Looking for an open man. Throws for Travis Kelce. Kelce going to get the 1st down. Kelce has been plagued all week by the news about him and Taylor Swift's new relationship. Mahomes, play action. Looking and firing. He's going to throw for Kadarius Toney yet again. Touchdown, Chiefs! In the back of the end zone. They're going to try and chip away at this lead slowly but surely. And it's up to Harrison Butker to make this once again a 10-point game. So they go from a 17-point lead to a 10-point lead. I apologize if I said 27 earlier. And it's going to be Joshua Kelly that's going to take this one. And he's going to get to about the 8. 1st and 10 for the Chargers. Kelly dropping back. Looking and throws to his left for Eckler. Doesn't quite get him. 2nd and 8. Herbert. Hand off to Eckler. Eckler going to run to the side. He's going to get the 1st down and more. And he gets taken down at about the 33.5. Or sorry, not the 33.5. That is the 28.5. 1st and 10. Herbert throws for that looked to be Allen on that one. 2nd and 10. Man in motion. Herbert dropping back. Gonna run forward with it. Gonna throw for Allen. Allen's got the 1st down and he's in Kansas City territory. He's gonna get taken down at about the 31.5. 1st and 10 with less than a minute to go in the quarter. Eckler gonna get stopped almost immediately. 2nd and 11. Herbert in shotgun, man in motion. Herbert gonna get broken down. Willie Gay, the defense was ready for that play. Remember, in Tecmo, offense calls a play, defense tries to predict it. 3rd and 21. Eckler gonna get handed the ball, and he is going to be shy of where this set of downs started. So they're gonna rely on Cameron Dicker to try and make a 51-yard field goal. Dicker's kick on the way, nearly blocked. It is good! And it's 34-21. Chargers lead by 2 touchdowns and 1 extra point. So Richie James going to take this from the 7. And James going to get to about the 22. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. Chargers lead 34-21 as we go into the 4th quarter. Mahomes in shotgun formation. Mahomes going to run forward with it. Throws to his left. And he's going to throw for MVS. He's picked off! He is picked off by Derwin James for the 2nd time today. 1st and 10, Los Angeles. Eckler gets the handoff. And Eckler trying to dodge and weave. But he only gains about 6. 2nd and 4. Herbert dropping back. Looking for an open man. Throw is for Everett. Gerald Everett going to get the 1st down and more. He's into the red zone. So it's 1st and 10 at about the 17. Herbert dropping back. Looking. Gonna run forward. He's going to get wrapped up and he's taken down by L'Jarius Sneed. the corner with the sack. So a loss of 2 on that. 2nd and 12 with a man in motion and a shotgun formation. Herbert has plenty of time. Throws for Mike Williams, who dives and gets the touchdown for the Chargers. They're going to extend this lead to a possible 20-point lead if Dicker's kick is true. Kick on the way right down the middle. It's good. 41-21. Chargers still have the lead. Richie James back to return. Take this one from about the 7 or 8. 1st and 10. Man in shotgun, it's Mahomes. Mahomes gonna run forward. He's just gonna take it himself. Mahomes gonna get the first down and more. He's going to get the first down at about the 37. Now he's in shotgun formation again. Mahomes running out of time. Throws for MVS. Dove for it, but couldn't quite get it. And that was in Chargers territory. That could have been a big play. 2nd and 10 man motion. Mahomes with play action. Looking. Fire goes right for Kadarius Toney. Toney wide open. Could he get the touchdown? No, he's wrapped up and taken down at about the 11. 11 and a half. Mahomes in shotgun formation. The run within himself. Wrapped up by Morgan Fox, though. The defensive end. Man in motion. Mahomes. Play action. Rolling to his right. Throws for Kadarius Toney. And he's got the touchdown. So they're going to chip away at this lead again. Or at least try to again. A nice looking pass from Mahomes to Toney. Great acquisition for the Chiefs last year from the Giants. Toney wasn't really doing much for the Giants. It's 41-28. Butker going to go for the onside kick. And Herbert there to recover it into Chiefs territory. The Dolphins had 3 successful onside kicks against the Chargers in week 1. They're already trying to prepare and make sure that doesn't happen again. Mike Williams gets the first down. 1st and 10. Eckler gets the handoff, and Eckler is going to fumble the ball! And it's picked up by someone on Kansas City. We couldn't quite tell who there, but the Chiefs get another chance. Mahomes in shotgun formation. Gonna run forward. Khalil Mack with the sack. So it's 2nd and 17. Man in motion. Mahomes tosses to Pacheco. Pacheco, plenty of room to run. Dodges the tackle. Gets the first down. Dodges another one. Dodges a third. And he's taken down at about midfield. 1st and 10. Kansas City. Man in motion. Mahomes. Gonna play action this again. Running out of time, being chased, throws for Toney, wide open! This is going to be a Chiefs touchdown! And what was a 20-point lead for the Chargers has now become a 7-point lead, possibly 6, if Harrison Butker can get the extra point. Kick on the way, it's up, and it's good! We got a close one here in Kansas City, Missouri, folks. And Butker going to try for the onside kick again. That was way too deep, though. And it's Justin Herbert who recovers it yet again. So 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory barely for the Chargers. Play action for Herbert. Herbert, plenty of room. Throw is for Williams. Williams was getting covered, so he had to dive for that one. And the Chiefs called their first timeout. 1st and 10. Ball on the 37. Men in motion for Herbert. He's running out of time. Running out of room. Derek Nanati. The nose tackle gets him down. And the Chiefs call their second timeout with 2 minutes left. 2nd and 16. Herbert. And off to Eckler. So it's now 3rd and 3. Chargers trying to put this one away. Hand off to Eckler, and this might do it. And Eckler going to get taken down. So she's going to call their final timeout. There are no kneel downs or victory formations in Tecmo, so it's 1:26. Men in motion for Herbert. Herbert running out of time. Throws for Palmer in the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was covered on that one. 2nd and 10. Herbert, play action, looking for an open man. Throw is for Allen. Allen's got the touchdown. Keenan Allen has just put this game away for the Chargers. And so it's up to Cameron Dicker. His kick nearly deflected, but it's good. Back to a 13-point lead. Now, it's not completely done for the Chiefs, but less than a minute to go. They're going to need a miracle. Richie James going to take this one from the 7. And Richie James, plenty of room to go. He's still on his feet. But that might have been bad, actually, for the Chiefs. With 18 seconds, they might get 1 or 2 plays off. Gonna hand it off to Isaiah Pacheco. And Pacheco's got the first down and more. This will be the last play of the game. But the Chargers stun the Chiefs 48-35 with the victory. And the Chargers next week, they get a breather of a game after this close one. They take on Chicago at home. Whereas the Chiefs, well, I guess you could call next week a breather, but not if the Denver Broncos have anything to say about it. They're going to be in Denver. Still, quite an exciting game from start to finish. You didn't know where things were going to go. Probably gave both teams' fans quite a bit of scares. And a reminder to all you folks to join us here on Monday for our Week 7 Tecmo Rewind. And of course, join us back here next Thursday for our Week 8 Game of the Week between the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. For all of us here at SVGN, the Sports Video Game Network, I'm your host, Joe, saying good night, everybody.